Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. So currently I am on my way to a job. If you watched the last video, I was talking about a lady who called me. She said she has a Kia Soul, and basically what she said is it won't start. It does have power, but it just won't crank or do anything. She told me she had the starter actually recently replaced, and she said she paid a lot of money. So she's saying she hopes it's not that, but you know, I have seen new parts fail, you know, relatively shortly after they've been installed or even right away. So, you know, anything's a possibility. It could be a loose cable somewhere. It could, you know, it could be anything. So I try not to make assumptions, but I do try to, you know, make a game plan at least, so that way, you know, I know where to start right away, what to look for and what to start checking. Also, I'm starting to film. Before I was filming with my Samsung Galaxy, and now I'm actually starting to use this GoPro. So I don't know how it's gonna work out or how it's gonna look or whatever, but if you've watched any of my other videos and then you're watching this one, let me know what you think about the quality or the sound or whatnot. But I'm hoping I can start to use this GoPro more, because it's kind of, I like using phones to do everything, but you know, this GoPro can take a lot more abuse. You know, I can like get it greasy and, you know, I can drop it, but my phone, nah, that sucker will get ruined. You drop it one time and the screen breaks. Anyways, we're heading to the spot now, so as soon as I get there, I'll show you what we got. All right, so we arrived to the house, and let me show you what the car is currently doing. Did you hear that? Hear that click? That's really intense. So we are going to run some tests. I'm going to see how much voltage the battery has, and then we're going to test the starter. We are at 12.24, so it's a little low on voltage. Alright, so I currently got the battery charging up, and now we're going to try to locate the starter. I got my jack, got my knee pad, tools, and we're going to just jack it up so we can get better access to the starter, which is under the intake manifold. I'll go ahead and put on the parking brake. Okay, parking brake is on. And the jack stand. Okay. So there's the starter right there, brand new. It was replaced in March, but it's making quite a clicking sound, so I guess we'll see. Okay, just gonna tap it a couple times. Okay, let's try it. Now it seems to be starting after just tapping on it a couple times. Interesting. All right, so it's consistently starting, but listen to this sound. Very weird sound. So I'm gonna unplug the starter solenoid and see if it still does it. It does. Alright, so it does appear that the starter is bad, and that clicking sound is coming from the horn, which seems to have something to do with the security system. So she's going to get a starter and then we will install it. So I'm currently back at the house now. As you can see, I'm with my little bud here, Penny. So I just wanted to update you guys on the Kia job. So she wanted to get the part, which whatever, I'm okay with. You know, you got to just respect people's wishes, and I was able to diagnose everything. I felt like, you know, I felt pretty confident on that one. The starter was working sometimes and it stopped, so it was definitely intermittent. And you know, she seemed really happy because she told me she had another mobile mechanic come by, and he was 3 hours late. He didn't call, he just showed up 3 hours late, I think twice. The last time he was like over an hour late. And you know, this lady's like, I got things to do. I'm planning on you guys being here. You know, if you say you're gonna be here at a certain time, then that's what I expect. And then she told me the guy had the audacity to ask for a review. And she's like, dude, you showed up 3 hours late and didn't even call. She said, you don't want me leaving no review. I thought that was funny. But it's like, how dumb can you be? So, I don't know. She seemed like she was happy with my service. You know, when I leave the house, I always message people. I say, I'm on my way. And then when I'm close by, I'm always like, I'm almost there, and then, you know, I just knock on the door. So communicating with people, I think, is obviously very important. Showing up on time is also important, but also if you can't show up on time, then you call and you explain what's going on. You know, I get people are busy and all this, but it's like, dude, 3 hours late and no call, it's like, what do you expect? So obviously she never called him again. She called me. She said she's getting starter and she's gonna call me very soon. I even did a complimentary code scan on her other car, and I zip tied her little, not bumper, but there's this little piece that goes on the bottom of the bumper. It's like a wind deflector. It took me like a minute, and she seemed really happy. She seemed really nice, and she talked, you know, she spoke with me about a bunch of stuff, and it was a really good experience. So if I don't end up hearing from her within like 2 weeks, then I'm just gonna post this video. If I do hear from her, then you'll see the second part. All right. All right, so quick update on the Kia job. Now, I didn't hear from her for a couple of weeks, I guess because it was like Christmas time, and you know, there's just a lot going on. But I did get a call from her, and it was actually for one of her other cars. That Kia she had wasn't really as important to her as her other cars were. She has another car that she does like Lyft for, and she has like 3 cars or 4, I don't know. So she wanted me to actually come and fix a turbo boost leak or something weird was going on with it. So I did get a call back, and I've also been back twice since then. So that's a very good sign. Very good sign. We are going to be fixing the starter, but just not yet. We're actually waiting until we get the Chevy Cruze fixed. That's the one with the issue I just spoke about. So yeah, you know, that's a good sign, getting callbacks. A lot of my customers I've already been twice, not because I messed things up and I had to come back, just because, yeah, they called me back because I tried to treat people well, and I try to be friendly, and I try to just do a good job. So, you know, maybe that's why they called me back, or maybe, you know, who knows. But anyways, I will be doing a separate video once I install the starter, but for now, I just wanted to say thanks to all of you for watching, and you know, I'm just doing my thing out here, bros. You know, just getting stuff done, and I hope you guys are enjoying the videos, and I will catch up with you next time. Peace.